And we are back. If you missed the first part of today's session, or you want to catch up on our campaign or see any other ones within this universe and the world of the Zodiac and beyond that, please check out our YouTube channel at ProDMJoey, exactly the same like you see on this Twitch channel right here. And again, if you would like to support the show, please see the tip bar beneath the stream. But let's get right back into it, as I believe our party was finishing cleaning up their rooms, some of them, and getting ready to head over to the kobold house to check in with the little sister of the kobold that went missing, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so as you are heading over to the kobold household, you see pretty immediately that things are different there. As you can hear, the family is like vocally seems to be pretty happy. You can hear like some cheerful noises coming out from the household, and the door to the house is open, as you can smell like a strong scent of cooked meat coming from the household itself.
So before they go in, Kyle's gonna turn around and just kind of give him like a disclaimer and just go, don't act surprised, okay?
I can't make any promises.
At least play along.
I'll try.
There you go. And then I got, is it just me and you, yeah? Oliver, it's just me and you?
Yes, at the kobold's house? Wasn't Leon
I couldn't
going?
remember if Leon actually said he was coming with us.
Oh yeah. I would come if you wanted me to come.
Okay.
Then it's probably just you and Leon.
Oh, you didn't come?
I might have. I don't know what our plan was here. I knew that Leon was going off to do something.
Gonna go talk to the little sister.
You need to talk to the sister, yeah.
Then yeah, that's the kobold's house, right?
Yeah.
I thought Leon was doing that by himself.
Mm-mm.
No.
He can go with more people, but he's gonna be the talker because he's very gentle giant and probably good with kids.
And what's Rosalba doing?
I'll go with just to make sure there's no details left out. But she's not talking to kids.
Frankly,
she's not very good with children that aren't like her family.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, so I guess we're all going to the kobold house.
Woo-hoo.
Let's go.
All right, but just to go over one last thing for the group of us, we all agreed we are not telling them yet, yeah?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure one of us didn't go, okay, so you know that's not your kid, right?
Yeah, so we're
I'll try my best to keep my weird glares down to a minimum.
Yeah,
so
just squint, but think, wow.
From what I'm understanding, we are not telling the parents, and we are just going to talk to the little sister, and kind of just be like, hey, how is your brother? You know, keep an eye out, make sure he's okay, and like make sure he seems like the brother you remember. And then do you want to just be like, you know, like, let us know if anything is wrong, you know, or
yeah, me and the little girl have like a standing date to go and plant something nice later. So it's like, has your brother seemed off? And if it's just, well, I mean, we can ask, so we can actually ask her what's going on, but asking if there's anything off and for her to pay attention, because when we reveal it, we want to have that type of close backup.
My question is, why do this? Like, steal away people who have these pendants, turn them to stone, and then bring back an imposter to pose as that person to make it seem like they never left. What are they doing?
We'll find out when we get to the boat. Remember?
That's true.
Quite a common tactic, just replace one person with another. It looks at least similar.
You know, it was
that's
actually
the thing. How similar?
We go in there and this guy's a copy, I'm gonna be upset.
I mean, he's obviously a copy.
Yeah, so just already be upset. and knock
I'm
on
already
the door.
upset.
Like we can hear that they're jovial and such, but would they hear us knocking? Is it that loud?
I mean, they certainly could, but the door's like already open. Like their
Okay.
house is like basically just open for people to see into. But you can like knock on the side of the door still to be polite if you wish.
Yeah.
Think we're gonna break and enter? That's crime.
Yeah, gonna get a few taps on that door frame before me and Leon have to go like this to go into their house again.
And I laugh at you once again.
All right, so as you kind of tap on the side of the door, you do see that the three kobold children seem to be like kind of play wrestling on the floor, just kind of like all three of them together. And Flea does appear to be like they're like letting Flea when you can tell. He doesn't quite have the size to overwhelm either of them, and he doesn't have much of a practice technique or anything. But he is able to like get himself to be on top of them. You can see that Tala is in the kitchen, and she seems like she's been like cooking up a storm inside the kitchen. Basically, there's pots and pans and kind of a mess everywhere in there. While the father kobold, you can tell he's seemed to be older than the rest of them, is just sitting back, and he seems to have like a warm mug by his side that he is drinking and just watching the children play.
You don't suppose Vital prepared Zone of Truth, did they? No? Okay.
Oh, you did.
Kids don't. Seeing them very excited and everything. Okay, and everybody was like, they try to play along.
You gotta match their excitement. Look who's back!
Yeah, basically, they like call everybody who knows Call is kind of like down like this, kind of goes, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're here!"
And Tala kind of looks back and says, "Oh, hello, welcome. Yes, please, come on in. You won't believe it. You give it." And the father just kind of like,
find them. I can't. Where were they?
and Tala says, "If you just give me a moment, I'll be right in. Let me just finish making this." And she kind of like throws a like a pinch of salt into whatever she's cooking with, and stirs the pot and like puts a lid on top of it and walks over. She's kind of like dusting herself off. You can see that her apron is just like covered in various spices and like mixes and sort of stuff. It's a complete mess all over her apron. And she says, "Well, thank you for whatever it is that you guys are all doing for us. I mean, I was just walking to say goodnight to Rex and Atala, and I heard some noises coming from Flea's room. I thought that was a little strange. So I went over there, and I was shocked. Flea was just back in his bed, just turning over, and when I saw him, I ran over. I grabbed him in my arms and spun him around, and he says he's feeling pretty okay.
Did he say where he went?
He said that there were some fairies. He woke up like in the middle of a forest or something, and that they were all giggling around him. He's just been playing in the woods with them for, he said, just a couple of hours.
Well, that's just wonderful that he's back. I'm so happy for
Thank you so much. We're so gracious to whatever it is you've done.
Well,
We've been doing stuff.
and we're doing stuff still. Is it all right if we speak with them? We just want to make sure that everything goes with all the information we have. That way we can make sure this doesn't happen ever again.
Oh, absolutely. Please. I am still cooking some stuff. I don't know how hungry you guys are, but we've got 12 racks of ribs still going right now. They'll be out in a few minutes if you want to have any. Please, we it's the least we could do to offer you something to eat if you want something.
All right.
Please do let us know. Do let us know how everything is, and we're so happy that Flea has returned to you. Of course, you please just keep an eye on him, make sure that he is still hale and whole in the next couple days. Just keep a bit of a closer eye. We want to make sure there are no magical leftovers from his disappearance or whatever these fairies may have done.
Of course, thank you. I will take care of him at the best that I possibly can do.
Of course, thank you.
I'm gonna go over to Flea as he's wrestling.
Be like, hey there, buddy. I'm so glad you're back, bud. Would you mind giving? I need to talk with you for just a little bit. You were gone. Everyone was so worried. I just need to have some.
Hi, Mister. His little sister will come and say, no, it's okay. These are the people I told you about. I came in the other day. Like, oh, okay. Hi.
Yeah, there's nothing to worry about here. We're just gonna talk to all of you, just make sure everything's fine, okay?
All right. My name's Flea. What's yours?
My name is Alivor Farn, and I am here to. We were here to discover what was going on with all of these disappearances and whatever. And I guess you just came back. What did you say that you saw while you were gone?
Oh, I went into the forest when I woke up, and I saw just a few fairies. They're like really tiny, like even smaller than me. And we just play games. I chased them through the woods for a little bit. We picked some flowers. I didn't get to keep them. They said that I couldn't keep them, but just ran around and we played some games together. That's really it. And then I came home.
Can I make an insight check on?
Yeah, I was about to say, can I make an insight check?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna cast guidance on Alivor.
Okay.
Okay, that's a D4, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Bam. Not like I need it. Oh shit.
20.
Hey!
Dirty 20.
Right. Do you still want to use your guidance or no?
I'll keep it.
Okay.
It only lasts
I
a
won't
minute,
use
so
it.
you might as well use
Yeah.
it.
Might as well use it. Put like a 4.
Here,
on
let
there
me
or
roll a
something.
D4
Who
for you.
cares?
4,
What is it? Yeah.
which makes up for
24.
my 7.
Good job, everybody.
Sorry,
Did
10.
it.
Okay. So as you were looking over this, you're looking over Flea. You're trying to like see if he has any like kind of odd given expression, but as you're like looking over to see if he has any sort of a tell, he just seems genuinely really excited and seems to be trying to his best to actually recount what's been going on. And you can't see anything that really seems like an outright lie from what he's saying, even though it doesn't match up with what you guys know.
Well, I'm just so glad that you're back. Your family was very worried for you. Are you sure that was everything that you saw while you were gone?
I think so. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't anything that was really that strange in the forest. I mean, it was like really, really bright, and I don't remember it being bright when I left home. Like, it was dark when I got back, so it must have taken a while to get back. I don't really remember getting back into bed.
Well, when did you actually disappear?
I mean, it just felt like it was like yesterday.
That's very interesting.
I
You were
would
saying
like to bend down, like crouch down, so kind of like as much as eye level as I possibly could get, you know, and kind of take both, like take his hand in mine and be like, so I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Just answer them randomly. Just first thing that pops into your head, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. Up. When I say the word up, what do you think?
Down.
Okay. When I say the word forest, what do you think?
Tree.
Carts.
Wheels.
Snakes.
Rattle.
That's a good one. And do you know what this is? And I'm gonna hold up the vial of Basilisk Melon.
He says, I don't know. A little jar thing, like tiny jar.
Gatorade?
Gatorade. Since I have his hand in mine, I would like to cast Identify on him.
Okay. You can cast. That takes a minute to do, right?
Yeah, and that was like during the question.
Yeah.
They're like holding his hand. It was while they were asking all those questions.
Okay. Yeah. So you cast
Smart.
Identify on him, and let me just double check this to be entirely sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. There is no magic coming off of Flea.
And I feel like that also cuts the this is actually a person that's an imposter and not a type of magical item making an imposter, because this works on items.
But that's weird that he's fully a replica.
Exactly. So that was to check if it was a golem or something,
But
man.
without magic.
Not necessarily without magic, just that he
Yeah.
himself is not
He
magic.
himself isn't
Yeah.
Because
magical.
if you were targeting him,
I was. Yeah.
and I also don't think Identify targets spells. Just does it target like spells or just like magic, like magical
You choose
effects?
one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it's magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement or not, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature throughout the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Oh, okay. So this fully should have worked.
So he's
There's a
fully
lot of
normal.
crap
He's
on there.
just
So
a-
if there's nothing
Yeah, this is
coming
just a
off-
little kobold kid that looks exactly like Flea.
and so that makes me feel better about asking his little sister about
That makes me
secrets.
feel a little worse
With
about
the
whole
deception
situation.
high enough that to beat a 24 insight.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm thinking this is the real Flea, or at least they believe it's
yeah, like
the real
he's
Flea.
cloned or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
But
I'm
how,
thinking,
but
how cloned?
How would it
go-
be cloned if it was not
If
used
it's
through
no
any
magic. Yeah.
Is this some weird science? We going weird science?
No, don't ask things. We have to figure them out. Okay.
maybe
But-
he's the real one and the stone ones are the fake ones.
Stop! I was thinking that too. Can we stop theorizing?
Did-
I
did
don't know. I don't
Vital-
know what it could be.
But did Vital check, because we had the stone to flesh? We knew that mask was, but did we check the statues?
None of us else were down there. We didn't get to that point since we didn't
I
bring
don't
them
think so.
up to move. They're still in the hole.
This might be Flea.
Well, I mean, I guess what they could have done is they could have freed them and then let them go back. No, because
But
if they freed them,
why?
they were frozen via Basilisk, so they would know how they were frozen.
But why would they?
Would a modify memory spell be seen using Identify? It should.
Probably.
should
Don't
be.
know.
If it's affecting them,
Yes.
which it would be.
Yeah,
Then
then okay,
theoretically,
so they
I-
couldn't have freed them and then modified their memories and sent them back. Because we would have been able to see a modify memory. Because
The thing is, yeah, if the modify memory would make sense with the whole like I was in a forest, fairies were there, but like he remembers that yesterday, and he's been gone how long? Like a few weeks, a few days.
yeah.
Yeah, was it a few weeks or just a few days? Story.
It wasn't. It was longer than he said.
Yeah, he's been missing longer than a day.
Okay.
he was the most recent kidnapping, right? But he was also they happened once
Wait,
a
no,
month.
there was a thing in my notes that was like
I
the
know, right?
mom
Hold
said
on.
that he had been missing for less time than the room actually looked, or the reverse
This is the book.
kind of thing. I left my notes in Ohio. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Check the room, and like she said, like he had been missing like 16 days or something.
And I remember the room had some kind of magical property about it,
Yeah.
like very, very faint magical aura about the room.
Yeah.
It was something about like a trash pile or something. Had like an aura on it.
No, that's when we found the pen, though. That's
But
not when
then
we
why
found the
don't we
dragon.
detect any magic on Flea?
I don't know. I don't know.
I think all of our now we're all paranoid because we don't want to yoke up this little kid. It's the kid.
If this is a kid, I don't want to be like faker and
No,
punch
it's just
him,
so
and that's
bad.
just a kid.
Child, whether they're an imposter right now.
All right, let's just continue with.
While we were doing that,
RP.
Leon was. Did you talk to the little sister?
Yeah. I'll take the little sister aside, and I'll
Okay.
Leon continues asking random questions to this boy.
What was the sister's name again?
Atala.
Tala. Okay.
Atala.
Atala. Oh.
The mom's name is Tala. The daughter's name is Atala.
Follow mom.
Okay. Yeah. While Kalia is talking to Flea, Leon is gonna kind of just like crawl over to where Atala is, and just tap her on the shoulder. Hello. Could I speak
Hi.
with you?
Sure.
I just want to ask you a couple questions. If you please just come over to this corner.
Okay.
Okay. I guess Leon sits down like crisscross applesauce. And kind of just like hunches over just to like kind of get close to eye level. So, and I don't think we're leaving the room, but we are kind of like in a corner far away, and I'm speaking low enough that no one else can hear us.
Okay.
So your brother's back.
Yeah, he came back in the night, I think Mom said. I didn't hear him though.
You didn't.
I mean, I sleep pretty hard, so that probably would make sense.
Oh, I'm a very light sleeper. Everything wakes me up. But, you know, I wanted to ask you to keep an eye on your brother for me.
Okay, yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, that's what Dad said too, that we should keep a closer eye on Flea, is to make sure nothing happens again.
Yes, absolutely. And this is a very important job. And we specially picked you out because you're a little sibling. And we know
I don't know why that sounded so ominous.
I know.
Sibling.
I think I kind of wanted to go ominous, but just kind of like, you know, like she knows what's up.
We've
We
got
got
a
a secret mission. I'm trying to like make her feel like important, like this is a super secret task for her. Just
Yeah.
you
Here's
know.
a plastic
Yeah.
badge.
Yeah. We want you to make sure that Flea is safe and sound
Real.
and remembers everything before he was taken, okay?
Okay. I mean, that doesn't sound very hard, but okay, I'll try.
Do you have any oh, wow, that's okay. I don't want to say that because that sounds really
Do you
bad.
have any
Secrets, yeah.
Kid.
Okay, you know what? There we go. You know, when I was 35 years old, when I was 5 years old, kobold times. Yes. When I was only 5 in kobold years, my older brother broke one of my mother's favorite pots, and I was the only one there to see it. And every time I want him to do something, I always remind him of that. So he knows that I can tell Mom. Do you have any stories like that about Flea?
Teaching this baby how to blackmail.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Have you
Listen,
blackmailed your brother,
trying my
little
That
girl?
was a family pastime in the Bianchi household. So if you don't know how to finesse somebody by the age of 4, you're out.
You're out. We get rid of you.
That's a 15.
15? Okay.
Yeah. I'm an only child. I'm an only child.
Don't
trying
even
to
have a
play
brother.
youngest sibling. Like I'm trying my best.
No, it's fine.
Okay, so Atala thinks for just like, well, there was one time where Flea went into Rex's room and stole one of his balls, and it kind of got caught on one of the fence posts and like popped that. But like, we just told him that, you know, A ghost took it.
The creativity.
Yeah.
Heads are
Stuff
down.
like that. We just want to make sure he remembers all of that stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, if he doesn't,
You gotta report back.
yeah, if he doesn't, you're gonna report back to us, okay?
Okay.
All right. Deal?
Deal.
Shake
Okay.
on it.
Yeah. And she'll shake your hand too. Like, her hand fits like within like just the curl
Yeah,
of your fingers.
this is.
basically.
Yeah, I'm just like deal.
Mhm.
You just give like a finger.
Okay.
Wow, and I just revealed exactly how bad I am with children.
No. This is what you do.
That's what you gotta do.
As an older sibling, you just teach the younger ones how to get away with it. Like you just turn around in a swivel chair and go, "You thought you would get away with getting someone else to take out the trash? Ha! Weakling. Let me show you how this is done." And then you just give them advice. That's what you do. Maybe that's just the
Alright.
middle kid version.
And is there anyone else you want to talk to still here in the household?
Because there were 3 children running around because it was the little sister, and then their friend, and then Flea, right?
Rosaldo,
they're
do
also
you want to
leads.
talk to anybody?
Yeah.
No, Rosalba's very confused by the situation. She's going over right now. She's going over in her head. She's well magically trained. She's good with Arcana, but she's just trying to like figure out. She doesn't have any spells that could do anything like that. But like, if she's ever heard of anything that could transpose one body into another or cloning,
Non-magically.
you know. I don't know. She doesn't know. She's
You
still...
could make me an Arcana check if you would like.
Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that. Let me...
Get curious.
I'm very curious. 12. That sounds about
Okay.
right.
It's a number.
It sounds
Um,
accurate.
Yeah, you're thinking that if this is magic, there's got to be something that is protecting it in some way that just isn't really easy for you to think of like how it would go about it. It would be some very esoteric or unknown way of going about this, from what you can tell. Like it's someone smart would have had to do this if there's magic involved.
Right. But it's possible.
Yeah, you think it's probably possible, but it'd be someone who's really good at this sort of stuff.
All right, we
know
won't
what?
bother you any longer.
Does anybody else want to talk to anybody? Sorry.
Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna stand up real quick and remember that I have this ability and cast the use Furball magic to cast detect magic.
Okay.
Remember, I have this ability.
This is like truly young. Like it's not Brian forgetting he had the ability. It was Leon goes,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
this is a thing I can do.
And I'm just gonna kind of peer around everything.
Okay.
Just see if there's any magical auras.
Let me just double check this to be entirely sure of the specifics of it. You do not see anything pinging magically that you didn't already know about. Most of the things you guys are carrying on you, the small trinkets and whatnot, like the fart box.
I do still have that, don't I? I'm not giving it back.
Oh shoot. All right. That was my go.
Hmm?
That was my that's all I got. Let's go, folks.
All right, everybody. We won't take up too much more of your time. You
Off we
can
pop.
celebrate. You guys can celebrate your son coming back. I'm so happy for all of you. I'm going to take a little bit of this.
I steal whatever she's cooking and leave.
I'm just They offered some to us. I'm taking a rack of ribs. He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she offers you a cloth too, like as a napkin of sorts.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And you all have a great day, and whenever your journey back, well, good luck.
And you replace all of this when you're done, and they're gonna set 2 gold pieces on the table for them.
Okay. And she'll just kind of quickly wipe off her hands and grab it and put it into her pocket real quick and say thank you truly.
Okay. Make note of that.
I-
I'm so sorry, children.
As everybody's coming out, I'm like doing this really quickly, like, guys, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Gesture, everyone come over here. Okay, so you guys got the same thing I did, right?
That's possibly not what we thought it was.
Yeah, that is definitely just a child, from what I understand. Did anybody get anything? Because it seemed like that was just a child, not what we thought it'd be, some kind of mimic magic thing.
Yeah,
It's just a kid.
I touched it. That was a risk.
I don't even know if we can call it it. Because
Him?
that's him. I
Please.
think it's just a child.
There's no magical aura on him. And my eyes are still fully white, by the way.
I forgot you did that. That kind of scares me.
Yes, no magical aura on him.
He wasn't lying about that whole story. I can tell you that much.
And it's actually really a child and not a magical item as far as I know.
Was all, but did you get anything?
Right, we all just look at you and go, help.
help.
Technically, it's possible, but I don't know what magic it would require, nor who has the power to do it. But theoretically, if it happened,
And I'm not allowed to do the
Recently,
thing that would definitely let us
then-
know what it is.
perhaps their leader might know something about it. She didn't seem quite magical nor intelligent, but she may be of some use.
I think the only lead we have in that direction is going to the boat.
No, not that
Seem-
Yeah.
leader. Do you mean the imposter of Asala?
Was she supposed to be the leader of them?
She was the leader of that
She's
little
also the
group that we
imposter, I
fought in
believe.
the cave. But
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I don't know.
she
if
might.
we'll- I don't know if
She
we'll
might
let-
know something.
Are
we
the
did knock
stat
her out.
We did knock that person out, but was their name Asala?
No, I don't think we got her
Asala
name.
was the woman.
did.
That
No,
was,
Asala was the
She
she
was the other kidnapped lady, the one that lived alone.
yeah, that the imposter of her is
Yeah.
the one that has magic that can convince people to believe what's going on.
Oh.
I want to make sure that was clear. I'm sorry, and that wasn't the
Yeah.
lady that we knocked out whose weapons I have. That was somebody else.
Correct.
Did we ever get that person's name?
No.
Mm-mm.
You didn't ask any of their names.
We knocked her out pretty quick.
You're not wrong. I mean, I might know their names now though.
I'm starting to think that snack trip wasn't just a snack trip.
No, that's exactly what it was. I just grabbed a bite to eat.
You know the one that you tried
Inside
to
check.
hire is Talus. Yeah, if you want to.
Oh.
If you guys actually
can
want
I?
to try to contest this, if you want to try
I
the
do.
night color.
I kind of wanna.
I do. Just for funsies.
Just
Just
for
for
funsies.
funsies.
What am I contesting? What's the number?
You could be rolling an insight and give me 1 second.
Would that be a good?
What would insight be against?
Oh, you guys don't know.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll. That's a 22.
What's a
Pretty
27?
good.
Yeah, you're gonna tell us something, man. I'm sorry.
Do I even need to still?
You
I
can.
mean,
Yeah,
it,
great.
I think you still might be able to at least contest a 27.
A 27.
For what it's worth,
No.
Leo fully does not care. So if you want to just message it to me,
When I try to when you explain what you are inciting about me, then I will give you the appropriate answer.
What did you do?
If that's okay with you, DM,
Does
is that what was going on here? Okay.
Yeah, I think
Does
that's totally reasonable.
Does a 22 beat the AC of this?
If
Yes.
just
Yes.
know you beat it, okay? Stop
Yeah,
Okay, we both
you
did.
guys both beat it. Yes.
Okay, what were you doing last night was what I was trying to figure out.
Oh, I went out to go get something to eat and found out information for us. I gathered
Through-
everybody together.
Through
got
what
it.
means? No, go back.
I
You
got-
slid over a bit
What did
with
I
a
do?
big generalization.
Did I?
You went down the stairs, got
Yes.
something to eat, and
Went and spoke with the with the prisoners.
yeah, what did you say? What'd you do?
Oh,
That part.
sorry. No, I just sang to them and got information like I always do. I'm a bard.
That is true. But did I?
Did I hear any singing last night?
You would have.
No.
No, they wouldn't have.
Not when they're sleeping. Your perception check is -5 passive when you're sleeping. So that
I guess so. Nah.
Did I hear any while I was down for my midnight snack?
no. The only person who would have had a chance of it would have been Leon. And I think Tall.
I think Leon definitely like saw Collier, and Collier was like, "I'm gonna get food." And Leon went, "Cool," and then went straight back to sleep.
Mhm.
So my insight check was just about like, did you do something more than getting food?
Oh no, that is exactly what I did. I went and got food.
Okay, I don't care. Yeah,
There's
he's
some
not gonna
fuck shit
question your
going
names.
down.
No, I am what? Am I not? DM telling them the truth right now? I'll even pull you into this. I went and I got food and I got information and I did it by singing to them.
I would say that you have definitely fulfilled it for. So, what was the specific thing you were standing in at Alivor?
What did you do to get this info?
Singing a song.
I would say with the first checks, this is definitely a reasonable explanation of what happened, without being incorrect.
What song?
You know what? I'll sing it for you right now. You want me?
Oh,
I tell you.
I'm gonna die. Am I about to
Hey,
die?
nothing would happen.
Am I about to
Actually,
explode?
nothing would even happen right now. You just it's a song.
Right now.
I'm
Oh.
speaking to myself.
Interesting.
This is not both of you. Teleport. That is up. And either I could just say it or I could actually roleplay sing this song for y'all. It's the song that I posted on my thing when Collier's song. If you don't remember it, I do it.
Yes.
I went back because my voice is loud. You swore you never tell. 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 Got a secret, can you keep it? And then I kind of forgot the words. Gonna lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what they said. 'Cause two can keep a secret if one of them is dead. It's just a song.
Okay. You know what? We've got much more pressing matters at hand. I don't have to interrogate you about what you were doing last night. To the
Also,
prisoners.
clearly, you're not as good as they are.
True. But I guess
Let's just go to the boat.
To the boat. And after all of that, they kind of like go like this and snap, and then they use disguise self to make them look like the leader with the scabbards, and they kind of check them and go, let's go pick up our sidekicks.
You know that if there is going to be like something near the coast, it's gonna take you guys a couple of hours to get to the coast from here. Like you guys are not like a coastal or hamlet or like you guys gonna have to travel a little bit to get there.
If we go to the coast, is the cave that we found the statues, are they on the way?
That is sort of southeast-ish of Juan.
Mm-hmm.
And it just said east.
Okay.
In the letter. Or the like little note.
Could we take a
have
quick
enough time
detour
to stop by the cave?
We don't have to go like directly there, but I wanna check in on the statues. I wanna make sure they're still there at least.
That's fair.
Because that's
maybe
what's
even
worrying
like
me.
check if they're actually made of peoples.
Yeah. Pleep plap plip.
You guys could. It would probably increase the trip time to like 4 hours overall, though.
All right. Let's see how long this guy's.
How much time do we have until the meeting?
Where?
There was no time. It was just today.
Yeah. But I'm gonna wait to do that when I know that we're gonna be there. That only
It was a
lasted-
super cool thing that you did.
Thank
like
you.
the whole like that. That was awesome. But like I don't know how long disguise self lasts.
Like an hour.
Yeah, we have 4-hour
I'm
trip
gonna
ahead
take
of
my
us.
Dramatic flair for right now.
I definitely appreciated it.
It was so cool you get refunded a spell slot.
Good idea. No.
Oh.
All right, so you guys can head out towards the cave you found, trekking through the forest again, a bit southeast-ish. You get there without any issues. You guys kind of know the path reasonably enough by this point that it's not hard for you to find it at all. And when you get back to the cave, things are just as it was left before. You're kind of looking around. Nothing else is ministered. The basilisk, like corpse, is still there and whatnot. And you guys open up the chest, hit the hidden floor.
Mm-hmm.
Crawl through the cave, and the statues are still there.
Well, I don't think all of it. I think Alivor crawls down and checks because I don't think the rest of us can fit down there.
Well, I can't check to see if they're actually made of people. I'm just a dude. Just a little goblin.
Does that mean I got?
Someone has to crawl in there that can.
Okay.
And you guys can all fit. It's just going to be a lot less comfortable for some.
Okay. All right then. Yeah.
Liang is not going in there.
It's dirty.
No. I'll give up one of my spell slots to would identify be able to tell, because that's what I did on the mask in the first place when I did it. Yeah, so I will.
I think that's reasonable. Yeah.
Give up. I won't do you. So then, whomp.
Yeah, you cast identify on which one are you doing it on? Because you can't identify like everything with a single casting.
With how we feel about Flea right now, I feel like I should do the kid.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you cast identify on the seemingly petrified body of Flea, and yeah, that is still under the effects of a flesh to stone spell.
No, okay. How is it?
I call down the hole.
Definitely still them. I'm even more.
Then what the
I'm
heck's the
even
thing
more
that's in
confused.
the house?
I'm even more confused. And they're like backwards finding Nemo back outside out of the tube. I know you said we could fit. It's just a funny image for me. I'm sorry. But
That's totally reasonable.
What
should
is
I
going
check the
on?
rest of them? Somebody cast.
I
Come do that
don't know
thing
if it's
again.
worth the spell slots.
I think if you checked Flea, and it is, then I am.
Definitely under a flesh to stone spell, and that's what I say. It's definitely under the spell of that, and they like shudder when they go the face that we found.
Like the only thing I could think of at this point Because I don't know. I know that Rosalba has some kind of idea that this could be some real powerful magics, but what my mind's going to is it's like a bunch of gross, like, ground beef in the shape of a person. So that's all
Well,
I can
yes,
think
but that
of.
would require an enchantment to
Yeah.
animate and keep that ground beef together. And
Yeah.
well,
And even if it was somebody who was under something to make them look like it, like when I hide in plain sight, or when I used to be able to become other people.
changelings.
They did say fairies, and nobody would believe a child saying that.
Well, he wasn't lying, is the thing.
So then maybe he really is.
Well, no, I was just thinking. I know it doesn't happen very often. Well, I was thinking. There are forms of physical transformation that do not leave magical
residue.
You know, changelings themselves. They transform shape, and their physical shape is transformed. So, so any kind of magical detection wouldn't register them as transformed. And as much as I trust Alivor, your ability to discern lies, I do think that even a discerning person as you could be fooled by a good enough actor.
Or maybe somebody.
Or maybe he was telling the truth, just very, very carefully.
Yeah.
Did we ask, "Are you Flea?" or did we just ask, "How'd you get back?"
Well, we
Yes.
didn't wanna like go out and say like, "Yo, you're fake. Are you Flea? Stupid."
We never talked to Asala because she wasn't there. It wouldn't be weird for us to ask them if they are.
Yeah. So
Also,
I don't know,
it's
just had
a
that thought.
child. It's not like he's exceptionally good at lying.
But you're right.
Either way,
I guess we'll get more information once we go to the coast.
And Kalira's just like half out the hole, just kind of like their elbows like on the ground while everyone's they like stand out of the hole and they're like, all right.
Do you
so-
need to get out of there?
do you need help?
Actually, it's pretty comfortable. I just thought we were talking.
It's a hole in the ground. I want you to remember it's a hole in the ground. It's very dirty. Okay. You know, if you want to stay in there, then we can let you stay in there.
I thought you would appreciate for once being one of the taller people.
How dare you?
With
I mean-
gusto and great edges.
Alivor, you can
When-
at least appreciate being one of the comfortable ones.
That is true.
But are we leaving yet is the question.
I'd say so. What else is there to
Okay.
do here except for look at a dead basilisk?
Sorry, Rosalba.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's only a distant cousin. Nothing important.
Okay. Well, to answer your earlier question, yes, please help me. This ground was not ready for all of this jelly.
Okay, let's help.
Okay. While we help Collier out, is there any to Liang's limited knowledge, is there any natural remedy to basilisk?
Yeah.
Not portrayal, paralyzation.
Petrification, I think, is the word you're looking for.
Paralysis.
Yes, petrification. Thank you.
Yes, you know that it is possible to reverse it through natural means. It's just that it's a relatively slow process that does involve someone who's pretty skilled at alchemy.
Not me. Okay, good.
Responsibility. Yeah.
I mean, not responsibility, just like lack of ability. You know.
Oh, okay. Know your limits. All right. So we continue to keep them here and safe. Here. Yes. All right. Just kind of like sidestep back over the basilisk, like the way they came in, I go, I think it's time for us to go catch a boat? Question mark.
Think that's a good idea.
Alrighty, so you guys can head up to what is relatively northeast from here. So you had to go south to get down to where the cave is, and you travel upwards as you head towards the coast. Now you guys just heading like straight towards the coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere to stop on the way?
No, out here it's just like kind of the open wild.
Okay, then no.
Yeah, there's not any like traces of civilization or any docks or anything of that sort. So.
The man.
Okay, so you guys head over to the coast where you have been told to head east. And as you reach the actual kind of like, it's been like a rockier beach rather than like, just smooth, sandy one. You guys will see boats over here as you just kind of look out into the open ocean.
We don't see boats?
You do not.
Okay, so I'm gonna take out the note again and kind of read over it. And since we're outside and not in a cave, I'm gonna hold it up to the sunlight and see if that does anything.
Okay, yeah, you hold up to the sunlight and it just, there's no hidden red or anything on there as far as you can tell from doing that.
Okay,
It was worth an effort. Good job.
we're not at the set it on fire phase yet.
But I don't think we should. It's paper.
Yes, but not all ink burns
Do
away.
you think we're late? There was no time, which is a bit rude. Maybe
Fair.
they're waiting for somebody and they're just hiding somewhere nearby. Maybe it's time for a little bit of disguising.
Well, then, excuse me while I go powder my nose. It's kind of one of those just like walks behind a cart or something, and like as you walk by, and then the person comes out and goes,
Oh, we love.
Oh.
"Okay, so." Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember how they spoke. Kind of like they're trying to like get into character. And for the other performer in the group, Oliver, you would just understand and just kind of going, like trying to get into
Get into character. Warm up the face.
like facial expressions, and it's funny to hear my voice come out of what they looked like.
Well, if you need some other like,
Did we bring the guy with us? The guy who said he would come
The guy who's technically
from the cave that you hired? Because I remember Collier saying something about that.
It was he was supposed to come with us like a sidekick basically. Like, I'm hiring you to get me in now.
We can't hear you, Vesuvius.
I'm sorry.
Did you want to gather them for this excursion? I wasn't clear on that.
I assume this is what it was.
Yes, it was for this excursion. I wanted to use them to kind of be our inside person to take us around, like show us where we needed to go, what he knew about it. They were supposed to go somewhere.
And like, I mean, like I said, we weren't all told the same things, and I just sort of assumed it'd be obvious.
Well, maybe you could take one of us out as like a prisoner, so you have something to show.
What they wanted was the statues, though. So
I can be still.
it's.
Kalia, I'm a performer.
I believe you. I just asked a question. But how we get you gray?
I don't know, mud. We'll figure it out on the way. Just say that I was. Just say that I was. I found what you guys were doing, and you needed to get me to somebody of higher power or something. Someone's on to our plans, some kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. Look, I just put on the face and do the voice, okay?
It's more than that. You have to become the person.
Okay, so...
Wait, but they already became.
Don't worry. No, not like that.
I mean,
Okay. They seem to be...
Okay.
They were... How would you describe your ex-boss?
I mean, she was pretty blunt with everything. I wouldn't say she was much of a talker. She was really more of a commander. She would tell us what to do, and we would do it. Just as simple as that. She was the one who was keeping track of everything, as far as I know.
I know what you brought them.
As I said, we were told different things. I mean,
I'm not blaming you. I just regret it. It's fine.
The bad plan.
Melrond,
It's not a bad plan. You didn't
Is
come up
it-
with anything.
It's just what? We'll figure it out. Okay, how about we do this? You bring me out there. I'm kicking and screaming. I'm like, let me go, kind of stuff. And they come out wherever they are, because I don't see a boat around here.
Wait, why don't you just turn into someone else?
I can't do that. I have a disguise kit.
Wait, you
I
can?
snap my fingers and turn myself into her with disguise self.
Into who?
Huh?
Disguise kit on me.
into the group, the leader of the group
Yeah,
and the kids.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh. Into
I also have the active feat, so and I just give a line in her accent.
All right. And the one with you is like, yeah, that's actually pretty convincing. Yeah.
I'm
Thank you.
gonna turn to that person. Yeah, that's actually pretty convincing. Yeah.
There's another.
Yeah,
there
that's
was
pretty convincing, yeah.
That's pretty convincing. Yeah. I have a disguise kit. I can turn into one of the other guys. We can just completely
Take
like
over the group.
we are
Yeah.
these guys.
Last.
Take over the
Yeah,
group.
Okay.
I have to use the disguise kit, so hold on. Higgity bear.
There we
Hell
go.
yeah,
All right.
19.
Yeah,
Let's go.
okay.
Okay.
All the guys
Costume
are
party.
like,
Let's go.
snap and this happens. Snap and this happens. Snap and this happens. You're like,
And I'm like, hold on, guys. I gotta go behind a tree for a bit. I gotta put on some foundation. It's gonna look so
blended when
good.
he comes up. It takes forever.
You don't know how hard it is to contour green.
And Vital and Gertie look at you and say, okay, well, we will watch from a distance then to see if anything goes wrong. We are not as disguise ready as you all are for some reason.
You gotta be ready at all points for acting.
I think I'm just going to
We all-
stand quietly and say nothing.
That's a good plan.
I can't do that fancy copy voice like Zalba.
Hold on, can you do that whole wheel woe thing, and we can figure out if this is gonna work at all.
Oh,
Ask it where the boat is.
yeah.
Yeah, that
Well, I
too.
can. Oh, well, I can do both of those things.
Hey.
He opens a star map, and he's going to cast augury for. Well, yes, he's going to cast locate object for a boat.
Hold on one second.
I just
Very
I
specific.
want this to
Very
work so
specific.
much.
Well, because locate object just locates objects. Like it doesn't have. It's not the specific thing.
Okay.
It's you describe a name or an object that is familiar to you.
I've seen a boat before. I live in Lorien.
The spell.
I know what a boat is.
I love this. This is my favorite.
Oh, I guess okay. If this doesn't work, I get it. I'm not like. I realize that like not being aware of exactly which boat may affect the spell, but I just wanted to try it
A
out
boat.
to see if we would like I could ping a boat.
Okay, so let's see.
Oh yeah, because it does say the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is what I was thinking about.
All
Boat.
right. So you cast locate object and you don't get a ping from where you currently are.
We just keep walking, just like, did you find one yet? No.
Is there a boat nearby?
Oh, well, no boat by. I could still ask a wheel or woe, but we would need a question.
Yes.
Where is the
Yes
boat?
or no
I
question.
stopped myself from saying.
The augury gives you a response based on a specific action you're going to take. So you have to be asking
Will
about.
we find the
I'm
boat?
gonna fight you, Albert. Stop it.
That is not. I could cast it twice, going in 2 directions, and see which one.
Kings first.
Will we find the boat this way?
Yeah, honestly, I could do that, but that would be my uses.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You want? Let's do it.
We all have to agree. Yeah, Rosalba.
Yes, fine.
It's a perfect plan.
Well, I won't say that, but
Let's say instead of boat, because there might not be a boat there, how about we say, will we find the meeting this way?
Well, is that an acceptable question? Or I guess going this way to find the meeting is the action that I will be taking.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so just roll me.
Oh boy.
Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Okay.
I'm
Right,
going to give
right.
myself
Can I get
guidance.
inspiration?
Ooh, would love some inspiration.
May I? May I get this?
No, it's not an obvious. This is kind of happening inside of Leong's head. It's not like an obvious thing that he's like searching about for.
Okay. That is 13 plus a number,
Probably.
and that number is
2.
oh wow, I have a good survival. That's 18.
Oh my god. Okay.
Me.
Okay, so
What happened to I need inspiration?
I forgot that survival was a wisdom ability.
Yeah.
yeah, so you think of heading in a particular direction to try to find the boat, and you cast augury. And you get wheel and woe.
Can I do it in the opposite direction and cast augury again?
Sure.
I'll burn my 2 auguries today
Mhm.
for this because this seems rather important.
If we don't find this meeting, then we don't get any info.
Yeah. This is
Okay, so you head think of heading towards the other direction, and you get a result of nothing.
Like just woe or
No, as and nothing.
So then we go towards the other one.
you know, this was much easier back in the courts where I didn't have to find things. But I do think we should go to the wheel and woe.
It's a good thing that we had.
You said that the other one has nothing, though.
Actually, you're right.
Don't.
Have I ever
That might-
gotten a nothing?
You have. It's not a common one to get, being in the tides of a court where things will typically end up pretty obviously bad or good. But you have gotten some before that gave you a result of neither wheel nor woe.
And what were those results like? I know I'm not the right person to ask that question, but
I mean, the results are kind of non-spectacular. Like, the things didn't change for the better, but they didn't get worse.
Yeah, that's not really.
It just kept the status quo as
Oh,
was.
yes. I've also completely forgotten that there is a cost for casting it again within 24 hours.
Wait, so then what happens in 24?
Oh well.
Leon dies.
Yes. Leon collapses, choking, and then
And
stops
just dies.
So many octaves. Please stop saying surprising things to me.
No. Okay. Yes, I think we should go towards Wheel and Woe.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, Leon's. Oh, I forgot. Yes, if I cast it. The stars don't like being asked too many times for advice.
The stars aren't that nice.
You know, it's the will of man that really makes destiny.
What about the will of the stars or whatever?
They don't really have wills, do they? They just
Well,
reflect our decisions.
I'm
If
not
we
trying to
beseech
get
them,
deep. I just want to find the boat.
we go this way then. We start walking.
Alrighty. So you start heading in the direction of the Wheel and Woe, and after a couple of minutes, you do get a ping of a boat. That is, it's at the as soon as it pings when you're in range.
Wheel.
And it is to the. It is actually a bit northwest of where you currently are.
Well, I'm getting a boat, which feels like a wheel, so shall we follow?
Boat.
I follow the lead.
Okay.
Alright, so,
That's me. No way, that's resolved.
all right, so you head into the direction of where the boat is. And it is odd because it's not like directly on the coast you guys were. Like you had to like actually go back into the forest a little ways to get to this point. And by the time you do, you can feel that the boat is on the other side of what looks like it should just be a space that's just like filled with like rocks. Like there's like these large rocks that are just kind of jutting out of the water at the point near where the boat is. So you can't actually see past where the rocks are unless you went kind of like past the rocks into the forest and then went around them again.
Where's our boat? You're the one with the boat sonar. I thought you knew.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, where is the boat? Like pointing.
It is
it
on
like?
the other side of the
in this
rocks.
general area.
Oh, so okay, so like it's still okay. Great.
I picture him just like
The wind tells me a boat is this way.
And every time he says that, I just hears, "I'm on a boat." Shh.
Oh.
I'm going fast.
What if he actually has a star map out, but like it's just literally a sonar and it's like pinging?
That'd actually be interesting.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd
they're
love
on the
that.
other side of the rocks.
Okay. No, all right.
And what are we waiting for? Put on your best actor
This is
face.
my actor face.
There you go. That's what we
What's
do.
an actor face?
Don't worry about it. You're like a. Oh yeah, you're not the
I
star.
am.
It wasn't
star
fully
here.
blended, by the way. Just
Oh, you are?
Oh shit. Oh, hold on.
I go behind you for you.
Liang's fully just making this face.
I don't think he was that happy. Oh no, the middle ground. And it's like
They
they
were
don't touch
pretty,
your face,
like-
but they keep telling you like where to.
Yeah. Also, this guy is like 2 feet shorter than Liang, so he's kind of just like he's really just like magically changing.
Mm-hmm.
He was a pretty indifferent, irreverent, little bit mean. You know, you gotta capture that in your performance. Yeah, there you go.
that face.
Okay, we are ready, DM. We're going to the boat.
Okay, so you guys go
Boat
around
time.
the corner of this large kind of rock outcropping near the edge of the land. And when you go there, you do see what is actually a pretty small boat. It's not like a rowboat or anything of that sort, but it's clearly a boat that is meant to be manned by a relatively small number of people. There's not meant to have a large crew, and you can see why they may have chosen this spot, and that this little outcropping is very, very tight. Like if you are not looking directly at it, either from inland or in the sea, you would not see this place. Like the boat had to be carefully maneuvered to get into this area, even for how small it is.
Do we see anybody there?
You can make me perception checks.
I would love to. Higgity 6. Let's go.
Can we all roll perception?
Yeah, I mean, I presume you guys are all looking about. Go for it.
I just didn't.
I'm not. My foundation's wrong.
It's distracting. How could it not
It's
be?
distracting. I'm looking at the water. I'm just like, ah, shit.
It's some nice.
It's a 19 color.
Because
That's a 1. That's a 1.
I have the character sheet out separately, so it's never next to the roller, so I don't know what I roll until after.
Okay. Leon.
Oh, 24.
Whoa. Okay, thank God.
Okay. Do you want to roll as ward, Rosalba?
Yes, I do. I do.
I'd like to thank you for this session because it's literally only roles that I'm good at.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. So, for the majority of you, you're kind of looking around. All you see is just empty boat. I mean, as far as you can tell, there's not anyone clearly on it. It looks like
Does
it's already
Collier
moored in,
even
just
see
fine.
the boat?
Collier does see the boat, but Collier is getting a little distracted by the sounds of the force, kind of like keeping aware, trying to make sure that a bit too much attention to resolve would ensure that there's nothing about to pop up and get you. But Leon, when you are looking around the boat, you see that things are pretty calm around the boat for the most part. But you do notice near the boat there is like some small movement of water near the boat, but it doesn't look like it'd be like the natural movement of the waves coming into this little clearing here.
So
I see nothing.
Something is moving the water unnaturally near the boat, like only a little tiny portion of it.
Okay.
could I use my supervision to X-ray through the water and see what's
My
under-
X-ray specs.
You remember
Yes, you see
prefer
a
balls to
diamond
turn
worth
invisible and go swimming.
13,000 gold.
Oh, I jump in.
I'm in. Head first.
No.
Water.
I mean, you can just see in the water. I mean, the water is a little bit murky here. Like, it's not like super duper unclean or like unnaturally so or anything like that. But I mean, it is still the seawater that's coming in here.
Yeah.
That you
Okay.
can't really see through from like a distance easily.
Okay.
Open my eyes underwater. Gotcha. Seawater.
Great. Let's just I mentioned this to everyone. I'm like, yo, this is what's up. Wait,
cool, the
yo,
water's
guys,
great.
this is what's up.
Oh, we're doing character voices now.
Yes, well. So I think we might have to be wary of what's under the boat as well as well as what's on the boat, but other than that, I don't think we'll be able to do anything, and other than Alivor, some of our spells do have time limits on them, so let's go.
Okay. And Collier is going to kind of step forward because they're supposed. Oh wait. Oh no. Or should I be? You guys go ahead of me. I'm the one, the boss. I'm supposed to.
You're the
be like-
boss. You're
So you
supposed
guys
to be.
go ahead of me so I could be last and be like, all right.
Yeah.
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 Okay, so we walk up
Yeah.
to the boat.
But I saw your mouth go. Hee. So yes, we took on. We go to boats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are actually going like physically onto the boat.
We-
Towards the boat. We're gonna look at it.
Mm.
Or give it a little give it a little look over, once over.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and you guys can investigate the boat if you want.
Boat investigation time. My
Respectfully,
favorite part.
for distance.
Oh, we were doing so well. We were doing so well, Vesuvius.
17.
That 20.
Oh shit! You've made up for the one.
I'm sorry. I was so excited because of that damn one. I really did that.
7.
Oh, there's the average.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, so as you are looking around the boat, you can tell that there seems to be a pretty unusually large like cargo space beneath the boat, just kind of like casually expecting it. It's really kind of the only thing that sticks out to you as you're kind of looking around the physical boat itself.
Secret door.
There is not a secret door. It's just a very, you can tell by the kind of way the boat is built that it is unusually like geared for holding a lot of things because of how small it is. Like it looks like there'd be a relatively minimal like living space on the boat.
Literally, it's just a lot of cargo.
Yeah.
Space. All right. And does the boat itself have a name? Like, is it called the blah blah blah?
It does not. No, there's no name on the boat.
No name on the boat.
Do we see anything in the cargo space, or is it fully empty?
From the outside, you don't see anything.
Can we go inside?
You can go on top of the boat if you would like.
That thing.
And the flags, there's no defining features. That's really my big
No,
question.
this is a very, very plain looking boat.
It's a Jolly Roger. It's black.
Stop, go away. I mean, we'll go on the boat.
There are flames painted on the side of the boat.
There's flame decals. Sick.
Yes.
It has
Oh,
a
and
spoiler on the front instead of a bow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I want this boat.
We're gonna steal this boat.
This is gonna be our boat.
We're turning this into a pirate campaign.
Dude, I would
I am,
die on that
I
hill.
am down. I'm just saying. Anyway, yes, we're gonna go on the boat.
Beach all return next week being like, how do we become pirates?
Don't ask questions. Just raise the sails.
All right, we're going on the boat.
Vital's
so-
like, how do we become pirates? We're like, don't ask questions, just tell us how to sail this thing.
The boat's still in the middle of this like a rock outcrop.
Mhm.
We're just
Okay.
sitting on a sandbar, like. Oh,
You guys do go onto the boat and let's see. As you do head onto the boat, as you kind of like climb it up onto the yeah, because you guys would have to climb like physically onto it right now as you are. I guess that would be athletics checks from all of you to be able to climb up this, unless someone wants to climb up first and or aid others in this.
Can I make the case for this being an acrobatics check if I do some sick flips?
Sure.
Awesome.
The penalties will be different if you fail, though.
Understandable.
do a flip.
I got a 12.
5. Which is
Okay.
very fitting.
Oh,
Leon?
okay. 16.
Okay. And the DC wasn't super terribly high. Than the acrobatics is going to be higher. So, Rosalba, you are just not able to find like a good place to grip onto the boat, as it's been pretty well made. So your
But,
hands
like
aren't
negative muscles, so.
yes.
Athletic.
So you're not able to kind of like find a foothold on there. And you are just kind of like like you're doing some like Assassin's Creed nonsense, Alivor, where you're just like swinging like from part to part and like gripping up to things, like kind of like leaping more than you're actually like physically.
Y'all
climbing
played
it.
Uncharted? Let's go.
And Leon, you're able to kind of use your extended, like kind of long arms and reach to be able to grab different footholds and foot spots that are usually out of the way for the average person. And Collier, you are able to, just take it like nice and steady, kind of like finding like small spots you can kind of like just dig like the edges of your fingers into and pull yourself up.
So is Rosalba still down there? Should we help
She's on the
Rosalba?
ground, yes.
Yeah.
I will help my friend. My ward, my charge.
Do we have
I
rope?
do have rope.
Let's give some rope.
You guys can certainly help her with the rope. With the rope, she does not have to make a climb check. She just can climb up the rope
I could
naturally.
use boost. That'd be great.
A boosty.
And Bital offers to boost you up.
Is Batal with us?
Yes.
Slight
Gertie and Michelle are
flushing.
with you. They're just
thought-
unusually silent today.
I thought Batal and Gertie stayed back.
Nope. Here and there.
Okay.
So as you help each other up onto the boat and look out at the deck, you can all hear, it's not difficult, the water stirring like kind of around the boat as you see what looks to be some sort of strange like fish humanoid hop up and look towards the group and say, "Yeah, are you here for the exchange?"
Yeah.
Yes.
Where are they?
We had some difficulties. What he said.
I don't know what difficulties are they.
We had some people come in. They found us in the middle of our plans. Kinda got some of us.
We need better transport.
You're doing great.
Go ahead, pick me a deception check there, Elivor.
Okay.
Oh snap!
Could we help him with those?
Can I give
Is-
inspiration now?
Is anyone trained in deception?
I have
Whisper Bard.
I'm proficient in it.
Yeah, I mean, so other than Elivor. So, Color, you're proficient?
I'm double checking now. I should be. I best be. Oh
Must
no.
be. You best aim?
Intimidation. Can I aid with intimidation? He's speaking for me because I'm in charge here.
You glare daggers at the fish guy.
For this,
helps.
someone would have to be trained in deception to help out.
Gotcha.
Is anybody?
Sorry, I took intimidation instead. I'm a wild
Can you
dog.
give me inspiration?
He said no.
Oh,
Well, you can still give inspiration. You just can't specifically aid him
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Well, then
because the
let me
aiding
take
gives advantage.
that inspiration.
would I be able to get off of guidance without being seen, or no?
You can try making me a sleight of hand.
Ooh. Let me see if that's worth it or not. No.
Not
Nope.
at all.
2. If I'm reading this correctly.
I think I can take if I might be able to just take this and with the inspiration. Are you giving me inspiration,
Yep.
Kellier? Okay. That's a nat 20, baby!
All right, so
Acting!
the
Acting!
so Hagen does look at her and says, "All right, well, come with us and we'll go get him.
Could you say that again? I didn't understand.
Come with us and we'll go get them."
Okay.
Right.
Where's he going?
What have we agreed to?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
All right,
Where's
and,
he off to?
he points like back into the forest, like back into the land. How far away is it?
How far away was it? The cave? How far away is the cave from where we're at?
It's about a 3-hour trek to there.
About a 3-hour trip from here.
Guys. This is not gonna last.
I forgot. Oh shit, this guy's prison less than an hour. Y'all have to get into like a bunker, go to the storage space, some shit. I can keep him distracted. It'll be great.
All right.
We're
so-
all very tired from our trip. We're gonna go hit the hay.
No.
Wake us. Why?
How in the hells are we gonna carry those things ourselves?
That's why
There's
we
only
have
2 of
better
us.
transport.
We'll figure it out.
Yes, you'll come with us and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will.
Good then, lead the way.
Fine.
We're going. Y'all gotta like figure something out, cause I'm gonna distract him as much as I can. I guess we're gonna lead him to there. Do any of you want to stay back?
I Does anybody want to stay back first? Yeah, let's answer that. Anybody
want to
try
stay
to
on the boat? Investigate.
Well, if someone's staying back to investigate, it should not be me.
Ah,
I'm
What
not very
about
good at investigating, but I am very good at talking to people and getting information that way. So
Collier, you're posing as the boss lady. You might be
That's
able to
why-
make a case.
Yeah, I think Collier should stay back.
Okay.
But are you okay with staying alone, or do you want someone to stay with you?
If something goes wrong, it is better that you guys have backup. I believe that I could handle myself. Like, this is this type of stuff I do regularly. And in my mind, I'm like, and now there's two of you to protect Rosalba.
And you do have Batal and Gertie there. They weren't disguised, so they're like hiding somewhere.
Yes, they
I
are.
assume.
As soon as they heard splashing out of the water, they found
So
somewhere to
we're in-
hide.
We're in groups of 3.
So we should lead him to Batal and Gertie, and then we'll just beat him up together.
Beat the shit out of this guy.
And then we have Batal and Gertie disguise themselves as them.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
I don't see how they're gonna do how to disguise themselves as a fish person, but we can figure that out.
Disguise self.
All right.
the
So
only person that has that is me, and I can't put it on somebody else.
I have it too.
Oh, you also okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I have it, but I only have it once a day.
Y'all have it, but you can't put it on someone else.
Yeah.
yeah.
Can't put it on somebody else.
You'd be better off disguise kidding.
Disguising yourselves from who? We are gonna beat the shit out of this guy.
Look, I took the diplomat's pack. I can't help us.
What do I
Oh,
have?
the day ain't gonna wait till the time.
Okay, we're gonna go over here. I left some things in the bushes
Oh,
so
this
we
is
didn't
right.
get them stolen.
And say, I am.
Follow me so we can take you to the place.
Lead them back.
Follow.
Those 3.
Okay. And
We're jumping this guy.
yeah,
Fuck this guy.
as you're walking over there, the Swagon looks back and say, Fumiko, come on. What are you waiting for?
Okay. So yeah, since they called me out, I have to go. Look, we told you before people came to try and get us. They got in the way of our plans. All that's left from what you guys want us to do for those statues is in this vial right here. We're gonna need a lot more, and we have to get rid of all of the evidence. You're not gonna be enough. You have to go get more people. We can meet back up here in like an hour. But if we're gonna be prepared to deal with all the villagers, everything else is in place. We shouldn't mess up this one part. They said
Okay,
she
go
was
ahead and make-
I'm trying.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, I am
Are you
proficient
good
in
at
this
that?
house.
Yes. Okay, good. Can I help at all?
Are you trained in persuasion?
Yes. Hold on.
Leon, you're trained in persuasion?
I'm not trained in persuasion.
Then you can
no,
aid
yes,
in
yes, I am. Yes, I am. I got it
Okay.
confused.
So either you can give Collier advantage with this persuasion check then.
I've been playing mostly the silent type, so I'll let Alamor do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
I
let me
think
see.
that we should let someone
Sit-
stay here and watch the boat as well.
Yeah, so roll a second time. We'll take the higher of the 2 rolls, Collier.
Oh, okay.
You
so
got a 9 on the first one.
Just why? Why do you? All right, come on. Okay. Should I roll with my real dice or push the stupid button again?
I don't know. I got a 20, but I'm not sure. This thing sucks sometimes.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, Scooby Dooby Doo, persuasion. Hey, 24!
24! Woo!
I pulled it.
24 is a bit better. So the
Oh,
Swagon just
that
kind
had
of
me
shakes his
scared.
head and
Watch my
says,
rolls.
all right, Fumiko, you better watch yourself.
Why? When I have you to do it, and then they're gonna walk away. They're gonna walk away.
Hey.
And so you
Sick burn.
are able to stay in the position you are currently in. And Oliver, you are leading them to the bushes where you're pretty sure Collier and Vital are. And as you are leading them over there, trying to get the ambush on them, we're gonna end the session right there.
Yeah.
Ah,
I knew it was coming, but I just was like, how much more are we gonna be able to squeeze in here? Okay.
Unfortunately, only that bit there. So, I would like to once again thank all of you who are watching our show and supporting the channel with all that. You make these sessions so much more magical. Seeing you guys type in chat is awesome, and so you guys interact with us on social media is super, super great. So thank you all so very much, and may your dice roll high enough that you just kind of screw up your GM's plans and that sort of stuff. So if you guys don't mind sticking around, as we're going to sign off, we're going to go and raid Party Wipe Games. So please stay here and let's show them some love too from our awesome community. So thank you ever so much for watching. Stay safe, stay happy, and you are all very loved.
Happy New Year.
And Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.